Zoom, zoom, zooma, zoom. World. Habai, folks. Wabel kabum, tabo, zabum, world. Maba nabam, abas, daba yabal. That means my name is Dual. Welcoming you to Zoom World, a fun-filled YouTube channel devoted to the classic PBS kids show Zoom. Now, today's Zoomer Spotlight, yes, I'm back again with another Zoomer Spotlight. Today I'm going to be spotlighting one of the first ever Zoomers and what have you. And it's someone from the first season who would go on to be part of the first cast of season 2. Now, I am going to tell you, it's a guy who's absolutely really cool and he's pretty funny too. I really like this guy. He's a really great person, and again, he's pretty funny, yeah. So now, without further ado, the Zoomer I'm going to spotlight this week is none other than...
Kenny.
Sorry about that. It's Kenny Pires. Now, Kenny was one of the first Zoomers of the series. He was with the group from the beginning, with Tommy, Joe, John, Tracy, Nina, and Nancy. Now, of course, I've already spotlighted most of those, which now with him, this makes him the sixth of the first set of Zoomers I've spotlighted. Only John remains. Now, I don't know when I'm going to do him, though, but stay tuned, and we'll see. Anyway, for now, it's Kenny I'm going to spotlight. Now, I am going to be featuring some clips with him. What have you? You will see several other Zoomers in clip. But again, this is going to be on Kenny. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Now, I should point out that, like all those Zoomers, he's pretty talented and what have you. And I really do like that about him as well. Not just that he's awesome and cool and what have you, and funny, but he's pretty talented as well. So I'm glad he became a pretty big part of Zoom in its first season, and as part of the second cast. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue tied here. As the first cast of season 2. Whoops, my mistake, folks. Anyway, so if you're ready, let's get on with the show. Okay, here's Kenny right here. Now, this was from the pilot episode, and this was also in the first episode of Zoom. And this is from the first ever Zoom rap. And they were talking about hospitals and stuff. Now, of course, all of them are there except for Tracy, who, of course, actually had to go to the hospital during an accident had occurred. But, well, I really don't want to get into the subject, you know. And here comes out Kenny when they're doing The Cat Came Back. Yeah, that was a pretty good song there. Probably one of the great musical numbers from the first season, what have you. But they did lots of other good songs as well. Okay, now here's Kenny reading some Zoom mail, along with some of the others. Here's John, there's Nancy and Tracy, and there's Nina. Yeah, a lot of kids really sent a ton of letters to Zoom. I mean, well, okay, maybe not all, well, kids sent a ton, but Zoom did get a lot of letters, a ton of them, as a matter of fact. Yep. Okay, here's King at the end of the Rock Island Line music video. Yeah, now this is really a good number. Now, apparently, this is one of the rare occasions where we see only the guys sing, the number. Yeah. I mean, yeah, here we see John, we got Tommy there. Joe does appear in the video as well. But I gotta say, this is one great song. If I'm not mistaken, I believe yeah the lyrics and music to this song was actually included in the Zoom catalog too, as a matter of fact. Okay, well you're gonna see Kansas, but this is him along with the gang performing that little cha-cha music video. Yeah, I had to learn the song in Spanish and what have you. Yeah, you're seeing a little bit of him. I know you're seeing Joe and what have you there. You see him a little bit. Yeah, did a pretty good job with this little number. Sorry if I wasn't quick enough on getting a little more Kenny's face in that previous clip. My apologies. But again, like I said, I'm being nice to include other Zoomers in this, but even though this is a video on Kenny, just please try and bear with me. Next clip, please. There we go. Here's some footage of Kenny and the gang from the classes, that cha cha music video. Really a good number. All these Zoomers are really talented, especially when they do their parts in this. Okay, here's Kenny and John. And they're heading off in search of two missing guys in the Sea of Terror play of the week. That's a real great classic. Of course, you know that's actually on the channel if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, there you go. As you can see, they both do one heck of a job at taking out Tommy, who plays the mad scientist Dr. Weaver. Pretty cool, huh? And now here's one of those funny quickie sketches they do. Sorry about that. That was kind of a little bit of a quickie. Yeah, he's just one around, keeps running to a tree every time. Yeah, like I said, those sketches are pretty funny, just like the actual quickie bits are on Growing Minds Laughing. Okay, here's more of it. The quickie. They're just. See what I mean? Really funny. Yeah, here's started Down by the Riverside music video. Now Kenny does a good job in starting this little number off. Now he is joined by the other Zoomers and what have you. There's Sean. Yeah, this song's pretty good. Okay, now here's Kenny a little bit where it shows out and explains how they get Zoom cards and what have you. Yeah, those Zoom cards look pretty cool and all. I've seen numerous ones of them on Facebook groups I'm a part of. Hmm. Okay, here's Kenny doing a Mary Mac. Yeah, that was featured through the first season. I think those are pretty cool. Yeah, I like the Mary Macs. I think I did one time. That was a long time ago. Now here's Kenny and Joe. They're gonna try out this little act these two guys did. Make it look like they were talking to an actual short person. That was pretty funny, what have you. Yeah. Yeah, see there? It's kind of funny. Now, sorry if you're not seeing Key, but I think it was part of this, but I might be wrong. This is Eddystone Light, but I might be wrong there. There he is. Sorry. A little early, what have you. Yeah, he and the guys did a pretty good job with this little number. Yeah, this song was also featured in the Zoom catalog. And this was the second song I can recall that only the guys did. Now the girls did do some tunes of their own as well. Here's Kenny reading a fan's letter. Well, we do get to see Zoomers read letters alone. Well, after the first season had come to an end, Kenny would go on to join Tracy and Nancy for the first cast of season 2, and that's where they were joined by the four new Zoomers, which were Ann, David, Jay, and Maura. I'm going to show you a few clips of him from this season. Okay, here's Kenny in Late Date. Now, I've also got the clip for this play. You gotta check this out. He's pretty good in this, and so is Nancy. Okay, here's Kenny showing off as a trainer in a zoo from the Three Wishes musical number. This song's pretty good. Of course, that would be featured on the Come On Zoom album A&M Records release. Anyway, Kenny does a good job with his part in the song. Okay, here's Kenny showing off a little fun thing you can make and what have you, which is a piece with some string or maybe with thread and and a button to make it really move and what have you. Yeah. They're really something. Does one heck of a job in doing that one. Here's Kenny along with Jay and David, and they're doing I've Been Working on the Railroad. I must say, those three do one heck of a job before the girls go into their part of the song. Really a great classic kids tune. I think the Zoomers did one heck of a job with this. Here's Kenny in the play A Bad Night, and what have you. And he's just dozing off, and David comes in, he's this thief, and he's about to take his stuff and what have you once Kenny's character is knocked out. Yeah. Okay, and here's Kenny again, a little something out of the Zoom barrel. Yeah. Zoom barrels were always a fun thing when they were introduced in the second season. But I'm sure a lot of you already know that. And here's Kenny coming out as a private eye in the bridge play of the week. Yeah, I loved this play here. Um, Kenny's character is a private eye, and he explains that who has no privates left to eye, which, believe me, that's absolutely really gosh darn funny. You know what I'm saying? Here's Kenny in the play known as Fruit Stand Robot. Sorry, the vid froze. There we go. Yeah, asking the robot questions, why have you? Yeah, but soon gets a little strange and why have you. Yeah, this play's pretty darn funny. Okay, here's King again. There's David and Jay, and they're doing Oh Susanna, and they do a good job with this little number. Another childhood favorite of mine. I still remember hearing this song as a kid. Now, for those of you who haven't seen my vid yet of this, you'll know I did this. Yeah, here's King and the gang doing the King with the Terrible Temper, which has already gotten 50 views on Zoom World already. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you liked it. Anyway, King does a good job, although he made a mistake on one bit. But hey, everyone makes mistakes. Okay, here's King and getting down with Jump Back Baby and the Game Zoomers Play tune. Of course, this was also on the Come On Zoom album I told you about. Boy, they did a great job with this number and with all the other games on this here little number. Really something. Well, here's Kay and Tracy and Nancy, and they're saying hello to Leon right there, and Brad and Louise before those first three I mentioned go Splitsville and what have you. Yeah, I know it's a shame to say goodbye to old school old Zoomers and bringing some new ones. But hey, the show wouldn't have been possible without some of these if they had brought in new ones, you know. So now you've seen Kenny Pires. If I forgot some moments, I do apologize. Just want to try and get as much as I want to in this video. But anyway, again, Kenny's a great Zoomer and he's really good. I actually did get to say, well, I do recall that I said hi to him. Most of the other Zoomers, Sean was included with at the Zoom webinar earlier this year when Zoom celebrated its 50th anniversary. That was a real good experience and what have you. And well, I hope he doesn't mind me bringing this up. Kenny still actually has his actual red and blue striped Zoom shirt from the first season. Yeah. Anyway, but enough said. So, what do you think? Is Kenny one of your favorites? Now, if YouTube will let the comments go through, leave me a comment if you like. If you like Kenny, you can tell me what your favorite moments with him is as well. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of this great channel that is Zoom World. Now, next weekend, there will be no Zoomer Spotlight, but it will return in a couple weeks because I want to cut back just for now. But I'll have a lot more coming up. Well, later on and into next month. Then I'm gonna line the load again, okay? So you'll get a couple of clips in my area. Well, three. Well, one on Wednesday, one next Saturday, one again the Wednesday after that, and two in a couple of weeks. The Zoomer Spotlight will be back. All right, enough said. So thank you for watching. If you like this, check out my spotlights for these two Zoomers that were with King all the way through first season and into the first cast of season 2. The upper left-hand corner is the Zoomer Spotlight vid I did on Tracy. The upper right-hand corner is the spotlight I did on Nancy. Or if you'd like, see last week's Zoomer Spotlight on Timmy Proots from the third season. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you're into this great PBS Kids show that is Zoom, then this is the channel for you, Zoom World. So thanks for watching, and until next time, this is your friend Duel saying, see ya.